Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. There is something about Nelly. I am Janelle, and today I am going to be showing or reviewing my newest collection, the newest bag I have in my collection. I am going to be revealing a bag that has been on my wish list for the past 3 years. So, with well, before I reveal the bag that's been on my wish list, let me just say that I, for the first time in my handbag collecting life, have purchased a pre-loved bag. A pre-loved. I never thought that I would do that for a Louis Vuitton bag. I've always taken pride in actually going into the store or going onto the website and just hitting that purchase now button and getting all the things that come with the experience of getting a new bag from Louis Vuitton. But for this particular bag, it was one that it's still being made, but the design is changed a little bit. And the only way that I could get the bag is to actually buy it from someone that has already purchased it during a certain time period when this bag was made in a special way. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, probably know what I'm referring to, but without further ado, I am going to be revealing the On-The-Go tote in size GM from Louis Vuitton. Isn't she gorgeous? I am so excited that I finally have this bag in my collection. I've been drooling over it ever since I saw it. And just for a quick story time, around the time, I guess it was 2020, maybe 2021, somewhere in that time period, I went to get a COVID shot. And the nurse that was giving me the shot happened to have this tote bag. It was kind of like tucked away, but something this big is kind of hard to miss. And I saw it in person for the first time with like an actual person who actually bought it. And at first I thought, wow, that's a big bag. What would I need a bag that size for? But I'm so glad that I put it on my wish list and gave it some more thought and finally got my hands on it because she is absolutely gorgeous. So beautiful. She's a big John, y'all. So I'm going to share all of the details about where I purchased my bag from, how much I paid for my bag, how much the bag costs now at retail value, currently on Louis Vuitton's website, and all the things, all those fun things and details that you're going to need. But before I do that, I want to just kind of go over the thing that I love, or things that I love most about the On-The-Go GM tote. Well, the biggest feature is kind of in the description of the name, and it's the reverse monogram that I actually I pretty much fell in love with. It kind of gives me like a, I know I want to sound greedy when I say this, like a peanut butter Reese cup feel, like with the color of it, with the almost caramel color with the chocolate Louis Vuitton iconic logos all over it. That was one of the biggest things that I loved about this bag. And of course, the chocolate side with the iconic Louis Vuitton logos in this ginormous print. And I love how detailed this bag is, all the way from the handles to the bottom of the bag. I love the structure and the boxiness of it. It has like a few little kind of indentations, and I'm not sure if it's because I have an insert inside of this bag, but I think it could look good either way, whether you kind of just let it fall and the wrinkles to kind of come into it naturally, or if you have a filler to kind of keep things organized. I think either way you can't go wrong. The other thing that I loved about this bag and why I ordered it pre-loved was the reverse monogram straps that they no longer put on any of the on-the-go totes. And I knew that I had to have these straps. And I understood the condition that they may come into with, you know, extended use, and I'm okay with that. I'm not worrying about that at all. I just knew I wanted this, and that's why I had to get it pre-loved, because Louis Vuitton changed these straps to black leather straps, and I didn't want that. So the reverse monogram features are pretty much carried throughout this entire tote, from the inside handles that are used, or I guess we can call them the shoulder straps. And I love how on the dark brown side you have the lighter color strap in reverse, and then on what I like to call the caramel side you have the chocolate brown strap. So that was a feature, like I said, that I just could not do without, especially with this particular model. So I had to kind of search high and low for a bag that was in good condition with these straps. I also love how on the inside, on the dark brown side, they have the lighter color D-ring, and then on the darker side, and I probably said that wrong, the lighter side actually, they have the dark clasp that will match the strap that's on that side. So you have the dark strap, shoulder strap, you have the clasp, and then the handle. And then on this side you have the lighter strap, shoulder strap, you have the lighter D-ring, and the lighter handle. Another thing that I loved was the tiny reverse monogram on the side, like the side panel of the bag. I thought was absolutely beautiful and so unique, right? And then on the opposite side, it is the traditional, iconic Louis Vuitton logo all over. And then with Louis Vuitton, you know, they never seem to amaze me. They went a step further, and right where the bag has folds, they also repeated that same pattern with the light monogram here and then the dark monogram there. And that is throughout on both sides, dark rivets, and then the light with the gold tone hardware. And then lastly, the bottom of the bag has one half of it the chocolate brown and the other half of it the caramel color brown, which I thought was also a really decent detail. Although I doubt anybody carries their bag this way, it's still nice that they took the time to carry this pattern throughout the entire bag. I love the inside of pretty much all of the Louis Vuitton bags because of the red interior. It's not fancy, it's just regular, normal. I'm not sure what the material is called. I guess I'll have to add that into the description. But it is a beautiful detail to a bag this color, and it just makes it so unique, and it just gives it that that definition and those great details that we all have come to love for Louis Vuitton. Also, in the inside of this bag, it comes with a zipper pouch, which is pretty deep, with gold tone hardware. And the tab that lets you know where this bag was made. And this one was made in France. It also comes with this, well, we have the zippered pouch, but we also have two inside open pockets. I don't know if you can see that you could easily put a cell phone or maybe some lip gloss, keys, something that you're trying to access really quickly. It has a pocket for that. The organizer, and I'll drop the details in the comments or in the description box. The organizer I purchased from Amazon, and it has a ton of compartments and pockets. It has a really big zippered pocket in the middle, the center of the organizer. So if you want to maybe put your wallet or things that you don't want to be easily accessed, you can put that in the middle as well. And anything else that you choose to carry, you could just use the pockets that are attached to the insert. So again, this is the Louis Vuitton OnTheGo tote in size GM, which is the largest size that you can purchase in this particular model. This is the classic monogram with the reverse monogram on all sides of the bag. I know that a lot of people call it the reverse OnTheGo tote because in the description on the website, it does mention that there is a reverse pattern on the bag, but the name of it is the OnTheGo GM tote. So one of the things, or the feature that I really appreciate, that I noticed that a lot of people have complained about, is just how big the bag is. Obviously, I don't have a complaint because this is a bag that I was looking for. This is the size that I was looking for, and I understand that this is not necessarily an everyday bag. It can be, depends on your preference, but I think that when you are making purchases, you should make things based on is it practical? Is it something that you think you're going to get use out of? I don't think you necessarily should buy a bag based on what you think other people like about it. You should buy things that you love and that you are going to get a good use out of, because these bags are not cheap, and you want to make sure you make an investment in something that you absolutely love. So I knew this bag was large. GM, what does GM mean, right? Giant monogram. I knew this bag would be heavy once I started adding stuff to it, and I knew it was something that I could handle. And that's the biggest thing about, when we make these purchases of these luxury items or just bags in general, you're buying things that fit you. So, I have no complaints about the size of it. I have no complaints about the weight of the bag. I really, truly believe that there's something out there for everybody. I have no intention on reselling this bag. And I know that I'll be using it for years to come. Wear or tear, whatever have you, this is here to stay. Look at it. I'm incredibly happy. I think I made a good decision. I think this was a great investment, and I'm so glad that it was loved and cared for. So where did I get this bag from? How did I get so lucky? Well, I have searched high and low on just about every pre-loved site there is. And I gotta say, I had to really carefully read descriptions, look at the prices, see how the bag was cared for. And I gotta tell you, those descriptions do not always match up. As you guys say, those descriptions weren't descriptioning, okay? There were a lot of resellers out there that were literally pushing bags that were just really not in a state of someone else wanting to come behind that person and purchase. And then for the prices that they were asking, I was like, you really gotta, are you serious? Like, really evaluate the condition of that bag and rethink that price, because that bag may sit there unless someone is super, super desperate. I saw bags as high as $10,000 and as low as a couple hundred. So in between that price range, you really have to do your homework. You have to know and have a really good eye for real versus fake. And then most importantly, come in with the mindset of knowing your budget and know what you're comfortable with spending, as well as what condition you are willing to take that bag in. So this bag had no damage. I didn't see any wear and tear. I mean, I'm still looking at it. I will say the only thing that I noticed, and I'm not sure if it was from the seller or from the company, the reseller actually authenticating the bag, was there was some type of smell that I wasn't sure about. But even smelling it now, like letting it air out, I don't smell that smell anymore. And it wasn't too big of a concern of mine. Overall, I thought this bag was in pretty good condition. Like, it literally could have came from Louis Vuitton. I don't even know if this person even used this bag. They took great care of her. And I'm so grateful, so thankful that I was able to get my money's worth. So I got this bag from, wait for it, ding, 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 Poshmark. I got this bag from Poshmark. And I have to say, it was a great experience. So yes, you heard me correct. I got this bag from Poshmark. That was the last site that I thought that I would find a bag in this condition on, because I've checked, I would say maybe 5 to 7 different resell, luxury resell sites, and some of the most reputable sites, I think they really need to kind of go in and evaluate the people that are actually trying to sell these bags, because I mean, their company's name is at stake, and I really feel like anybody can just post something and attach a price to it. And us as the consumers have a responsibility to say, no, that bag probably ought to stay with you or be destroyed, because it is not worth what you're asking for. But I was fortunate enough to get this bag in this condition from a seller that, number one, wasn't greedy. Number two, took such good care of this bag. And number three, was attentive and informative and just seemed like a professional. And again, who am I to say, okay, this bag is truly authentic? In my heart of hearts, I did my research. I believe it is. It checked all the boxes of what to look for in a bag that is being resold. And I didn't see any cause for alarm that this bag wasn't authentic. And that's not to take a jab at anybody that purchases bags that are not authentic, but that's not something that I wanted. I wanted an authentic Louis Vuitton bag in this particular model with these straps, because I knew they were not making them with these straps anymore. So that was what I was hunting for, and that's what I found. I got really lucky because the price point was, for the most part, it was where this bag was or cost after maybe about a year or so of being released. So I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I'll be sure to attach them to the video in the description. But I know that when this bag, this size came out, and I'm pretty sure it was in the $2,500 range or something similar to that. And I'll get those facts straight by the time I edit this video. And the seller was asking for, I think it was a little less than 3,000, but I knew I didn't want to go that high, so we negotiated and came down to about 26. So yes, it was around, I think it might have been a little bit more than 2,600, but given the condition of this bag, I feel like I hit the jackpot, because again, I've seen this bag, this particular model, you know, the 2019, 2020 style, and as high as $10,000. So again, some people are really out there price gouging because they know that this is something that is going to be even more rare as the years go on. And I'm so glad that I wasn't taken advantage of in that way. And that I was able to snag up this truly iconic must-have for my collection. And since I've purchased it, I've only used it once, and it truly is a showpiece, a showstopper, because everywhere I went, eyes just gawking, like, it's beautiful. I mean, how can you look away? Look at it. It just, it takes over. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And it was something, like I said, I knew I had to have. Now, I know that there is another newer size in this particular print that is supposedly coming out in February or next month. And the biggest question is, will I be purchasing that one? So Louis Vuitton has created this size, this bag, this style in a smaller size. So this bag came in, or comes in, the GM, which is what I have now. The next size down, which is a medium size, is the MM, and I'll attach a picture. And then the newest size that they have is the PM, which is a really cute, dainty tote. Same style. The only difference is it does not have these reverse straps, and instead it has like a cream, like a thick cream color. I think people call it like a guitar strap. It's like a cream strap, which I think actually looks really good, and I kind of wonder what it would look like on this bag, although I'm a sucker for these. And it's really cute. I feel like you can wear it every single day. I'm not 100% sure that I won't get that one, but I know that if I do decide, I need to decide quickly, because I know that so many changes come with these bags, and I know the wait list for this was crazy at the time that it came. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this review of the Louis Vuitton OnTheGo GM with the reverse monogram. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you Team GM, Team MM, or Team PM? I would be interested in hearing your thoughts. And do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, just drop me a comment in the comment section below, and I look forward to meeting you guys back here on YouTube. Take care. Bye-bye.